On today's episode, we're taking a break from the 2025 deer season to gun hunt fall gobblers. We've seen plenty of birds during archery season, and Dad even harvested a hen with his bow. And opening day of gun turkey has officially arrived.
Well, he just popped over the hill and there's a gobbler right down the bottom. I probably could have killed him. Come here. So what I should have did, should have laid right down there. I laid on my belly and he would have fed up right here. But he saw us and he ran down into the bottom, or fed down into the bottom. And he popped his head up and periscoped. And he took off running that way. So we've seen about probably, probably at least 15 turkeys today so far. Bunch of hens and one long-beard. But we're gonna go back and sit on that pond, because I guarantee you, with as hot as it's gonna get today, it's supposed to get upwards of 80. With how hot it's gonna get, I guarantee you these longbeards are gonna be coming in, and that's our goal, is to kill a fall longbeard. It is really, really, really hard to do, but we're gonna stay persistent and we're gonna try to kill one. So hope to see you later, and we're gonna head back to the blind. Oh, it's about 11 o'clock, and we have not seen any turkeys since we saw that gobbler and those hens. I just put new batteries in the trail cam, and so I checked it, and we got hens coming in at 6:30 in the evening, and so they come in to water right before flying up to roost. So yeah, it's supposed to be like 80 degrees today. We haven't had gobblers come through in about 3 days. Today's the 16th. Last time we had gobblers, 4 days. We haven't had gobblers come past this pond in 4 days, which might seem nerve-wracking, but yesterday and the day before, we kind of had a washout. It was overcast and raining, so all these birds were out in the fields feeding, and they weren't really getting water because they didn't really need to. And so yeah, but since today's about gonna be 80 degrees and things are dying off, I would imagine that these turkeys are gonna come in and get something to drink. So hopefully we'll see some gobblers coming. That'd be really cool. That's my goal, is to shoot longbeard in the fall. So I try. I'm gonna sit here and just be patient. No way. No way. And I just filmed my second turkey tag. So I am done for the year. I am done until April. What are we? October?
October 16th. 2 birds, 2 days. Oh well. Oops. It was the 16th. Jeez, these tags are just so hard to... I'll say this, good luck putting on a wet bird. Hang on. Let's get it in position here. There we go. Alright. Well guys, it is October 16th and turkey hunt in Iowa. It was actually pretty funny because I had to document and take pictures for an event I had yesterday, and the event was actually pretty close to the place I turkey hunt, so ended up running out and shooting a jake yesterday. I busted a flock and called in four birds came running and shot one of them. And I talked to Dad later that day, and I said, hey, I'm gonna go out for a gobbler tomorrow. And he's like, he goes, are you sure you're gonna, he goes, you really want to fill your tag that quickly? And he goes, you really want to fill your second tag that quickly? And I'm like, I kind of want to, because it's like, I want to archery hunt. I want to upland hunt a bunch this year, and I want to finish my last 3 or 4 days of muzzleloader season. Actually, my last 3 days. And so I came out this morning, and another thing I wanted to share with you guys is, in front of me here is this little pond. I got my trail cam set up on a pole. It's one of those revolver self cams. I got that set up in the pond, and all October I've just been seeing gobblers and gobblers and gobblers just coming into this pond and drinking. Actually, I've seen more gobblers on this pond than hens. It's just gobbler after gobbler after gobbler. So I'm like, they keep coming in here between like right around 3 and 4 o'clock. And so I at first sat right up against this big tree here, and I had 9 hens. Actually, they're kind of mixed flocks with the broods and all that, but I had 9 birds fly and land right into the field right over here. They kind of fed around, then they headed back up into the woods, and then at about 8:30, 9 o'clock, I had 12 hens, including a bearded hen, or I had 11 turkeys, including a bearded hen, walk right up about probably 100, 150 yards and just feed, and then they went back in, and I went to go bust them because I'm like, I'll take a bearded hen. So I hunted for them trying to bust them, never busted them. I ended up going up over the ridge, and I saw a gobbler over there, and he saw me pop my head up a little bit, and he took off running. So I came back, and I didn't like where I was sitting because I'm thinking, if a gobbler comes down this fence line, he's gonna be right here, and they're probably gonna see me and not give me a shot. And also, I'm wide open to any birds that are coming here. I'm like, if I get gobblers that are coming right here, I'm not gonna get a shot, and so, or they're gonna see me before I get a shot. So I'm like, I'm gonna move back to that log right back there and set up there, because if we get gobblers that are coming down right into here. I hopefully pop up and shoot one. Well, I waited and I waited and I waited. It gets to about 3:30, not seeing anything. 3:48 or 3:41, my dad texts and says, "You seeing anything?" I'm like, "Nope." 20 minutes later, at 4 o'clock, 8 gobblers walk right down here, and I see black coming. I'm like, "Oh, here comes some turkeys," and I look, and it's a bunch of longbeards. I'm like, there is no way, no way. And 2 of them came right down, almost in line with each other, and I aimed up on the bottom one because it's like I'm not gonna shoot the top one and drop the bottom one and shoot both. And so this guy gave me a perfect broadside shot, drilled him, and he fell and flopped into the water. So that was a pretty cool experience. Yeah, first fall longbeard, but I've been told it's extremely difficult to kill a fall longbeard. Extremely difficult. But we got it done today, so pretty happy. We got this bird tagged. I'm gonna get all my gear together, and we got about extra 20 pounds of turkey to haul out of here. So really nice hunt. Never thought I'd be able to take a fall longbeard.